wonderful friends. It's good to have you stopping by again, and today's video is going to be all about the Violet Voss Sugar Crystals eyeshadow palette. Before we begin, if you're new to my channel, I really appreciate you stopping by and appreciate a big thumbs up and a subscribe button below, and don't forget the little bell so that you'll be notified of future videos. So let's talk about this palette. I'm not going to be really doing swatches, but I want to compare it to the Morphe Jefree Star compared to this one right here. And I think it's kind of amazing that they're so similar, but let's get into that in a little bit. So let's go on board and let's talk about this. There's 18 pans in here. There's no sulfates, there's no parabens, there's no phthalates. It has a shelf life of 24 months. Grand total is 1.14 ounces of all product, or 32.4 grams. So let's talk about this a little bit. It has a metal, it has the paper cardboard palette. On the back, it has the colors. Look at those. Really pretty. And let's open it up. Nice and magnetic. And then it has the mirror, and then look at those. It has the top row are mattes. Then we have the middle or coordinating duochromes, and the bottoms are, you know, topper kind of shades and transitional colors. So this is a really thought out, beautiful palette. Interesting enough, talking about comparing it to the Jefree Star. So they're different makers, there's different brands, so that's why I'm not going to really do swatches, but look at this. Let me see if I can get them in there next to each other. Looking pretty darn close here. There's a lot of these colors that are very the same, and I think that's something I want to point out to you so that you can see, you know, whether this is something you want to really look at. So let's talk about this one. We have here let's see, we have the sorbet. We have the bubble gum right here, and then so as I said, we looked at the bubble gum in the Violet Voss, which is right here at the top row, and then look at that. Pretty darn close. And it's called Self-Made, is right here. It's maybe a different, you know, shade or so off, but it's pretty darn close. And there's a lot of these colors here that you're, you know, go back and forth between the two palettes. And that is something, you know, I just think it's a little odd that there's so many of them. I like the Violet Voss. I really enjoy it. This is more, you know, cohesive, and it's like more of that sugar candy kind of, you know, of a palette. And it has these really soft colors. I think it's well thought out, and these colors are absolutely beautiful. Look at this one. Look at that. And let's talk about this green here, which is mint chocho, and then we have here blue raz. Look at this. Really pretty. And let me do some swatches here. Really nice, and look at that pigmentation. So let me do some swatches between the two so that you can see, you know, I'll put them both on my hand so that way you can see them side by side, because in the palettes they're really showing. So I'll be right back. So here I'm back, and I wanted to just show you some of the colors that are just really close, and here they are. This side is the Violet Voss, and this side is the Morphe. Really darn close. They might be a smidge off on some of them, but the colors are really close, like right here and this color right here. This is the bubble gum and Self-Made, and then we have orange sickle, and then buttercream right here. So look at that. So anyways, I just wanted to share this with you. If you have either or, I think it's great. I think there are different kind of, stories to them, but I think you need to be aware that they're really close and you don't really need both. But if it speaks to you, great. But I think I just wanted to share that with you, that, this is the Violet Voss, which is a great palette. As I said, it has multiple, kind of formulations. It has mattes, it has shimmers, it has the toppers, it has the duochrome, which I think is really nice. And the mattes can be a little powdery, but it's nothing that you can't work with. The duochromes feel, apply wonderfully with the finger, and the bottom row really is like a highlighter, or just kind of for just putting a little bit of a highlight to your colors, like on the inside of your eyes. They're just beautiful pastels. And I'm not knocking the Morphe one at all. I think this is a really beautiful palette, and it has a wonderful color story. It has a lot of, glitters, which I wouldn't use, but I do have the palette. Some of these colors are really pretty. And you know what? I think they're both a thumbs up. But do you need both? No. And just if hopefully this helps you in deciding whether, if you want one or the other, that you can see that they're very close. The colors are really amazing. And I just hope you find it informative, and just hope you like this video, and don't forget a big thumbs up, and don't forget the subscribe button below, and I'll see you next time. Have a fabulous one. Take care.